Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Virgos. Thank you so much for joining me here on my YouTube channel, and happy birthday to my Virgos out there. I hope that you're enjoying your birthday season as much as possible. I know it is difficult with everything that's going on in the world, but happy birthday to you guys. And we're going to see what messages your person would like to basically convey to you, or basically we're going to get a look at things that they want to say to you that they may have never had a chance to say to you, or things that they may be thinking at this moment that they would like to get off their chest. Okay, so we're going to get straight into it. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Crystal. This is Mystical Crystal Tarot. We get into some things over here. I'm getting tongue tied. Make sure you do subscribe so that you never miss a beat, for one. Okay, we get into some things, but also make sure you guys hit the notification bell, and make sure you guys like this video, thumbs up this video, so that you can get recommended more videos. Okay, now if you do want a personal reading, check out my description box. Right now I am offering like 30% off. Usually it's 20%, but it's 30% off. Use the code mystical30 at checkout, all caps. And that's going to be available until, I believe, September 10th. So take advantage of that. Also, if you want to check out my other channel, I will have it listed below in the description box. Make sure you go subscribe over there. If you like the videos over here, trust me, you're really going to like my videos on my other channel, because I really help you guys over there and give you guys some really helpful advice. So check that out, and let's go ahead and get into the reading. So what messages do I need to pass on to my Virgos from their person? What messages are coming through for my Virgos and their person? Now, this reading is really for people who have recently either stopped talking to somebody like in the last month, or you're still dealing with this person, like you're in a relationship with them, or you guys have dealings. Okay, I'm not talking about somebody from 5 years ago, even a year ago. Okay, if you are still stuck, it's time to move on. All right, I'm just be brutally honest with that. But let's go ahead and get started. Messages from my Virgos person. So we do have the Two of Pentacles as the first card out, and we also have the Seven of Wands here. So the first thing that I'm picking up, this person is going back and forth about whether or not this relationship could improve. For a lot of you, the main issue is the instability. This could be instability in finances, like either you or the person who you're dealing with. There may be either some financial issues that are plaguing the relationship. Like one person may make more money than the other person in the relationship, and it makes the other person feel stressed out because they feel like they have to hold everything together here. Also, this could be fluctuation in energy in the relationship. One second you guys are on good terms, next second you guys aren't. So that could be a huge problem here as well. But there's definitely some inconsistencies. One second the relationship's on a really good high note, and then the next second it's not. So this person's kind of stressed out because they're like, okay, what is up with all these issues and these obstacles coming up, keeping us from being able to build a strong, steady relationship? If anything, it's just a lot of like having to overcome obstacle type of energy that this person feels like they have to keep going through. I also see that this person is feeling like sometimes you are a little too defensive. Some of you give off this energy of having a really high guard up and a high wall. And I always tell people, if you're going to play hard to get, actually be hard to get. Like this whole, making it difficult for you to talk to and all this other stuff, all that does is leave you single. So if you think that's going to work for you, by all means continue to do it. But most of the time when you become difficult, where somebody can't even fix the problems in a relationship, that just makes people just want to leave the whole situation alone. Okay, so definitely make sure you're not giving off this energy of being hard to communicate with as well. We have the Eight of Swords, and we also have the Three of Swords. So if you recently broke up, this person is still mentally in this space of, like I said, being very stuck, not knowing exactly which way to move with the situation. They're really disappointed with how things turned out. They really wish things didn't turn out the way that they did. But they also understand in certain things that they may have done, it may have aided in you guys having a relationship that fell apart. Like they do recognize their point, or not point, but their position in this situation. They recognize how they kind of aided in the relationship falling apart as well. They're not really just throwing the blame just on you per se. They know they can't. But they're still disappointed with how things didn't turn out better because they wanted this relationship to work. We have the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, okay. And we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles. I think this is the 10 of Pentacles. I never know with this card because of this weirdness. Anyways, yeah, they care about you. This person really genuinely does love you. This person definitely has feelings still for you, especially if this is somebody who you've been in a relationship with. If you guys didn't quite end up in a relationship, this person wanted it to result to a relationship. But again, like I said, there has been certain blockages. For some of you, the blockage may have been that a previous relationship that either you or this person was in, whether it was like a marriage or, you know, just a relationship itself, that relationship may have scarred somebody in this connection and made it to where they were coming off difficult. So for some of you, this could have happened to you. You got scarred from a past marriage and then now you're trying to date again. And you may be, you know, coming off a little hard to deal with because you went through your fair share of stuff and you may be, you know, not that forgiving like you may have been in your last relationship. So that could be a thing for others of you. Again, the main problem was either the communication, the stability of the relationship, also somebody juggling as well. And all of this just concocted into the perfect recipe for a relationship to fall apart, basically. Now, let's see further more what they have to say. We're going to use these cards and see what they have to say to you and get more detail, okay? What else? What messages would my Virgo's person of interest like to give my Virgos? What messages would my Virgo's person of interest like to give my Virgos? Okay, so the first one is, do you miss me too? So again, if you have not been in contact with this person, it's not a situation where they're out living their best life on a yacht, you know, having fun with a whole bunch of other women or men. They do miss you, okay? They do have interest in you still, okay? But they're kind of, you know, reluctant to come forward with that right away because they want to make sure that you're missing them as well. It's not a situation where they just miss you. We have sometimes I second guess us. So like I said, if there is certain aspects of this relationship that are off, I mean, this person's looking at it and they're like, I don't know if there's anything that I could really do about it. I don't know if you're willing to work through these problems, especially if they're, you know, problems outside of them, like more of your own problems that they're kind of having to deal with in the relationship. This person's like, can this even work? We also have, I need space right now. So some of you, if you are in a relationship right now, you guys may need some space to figure out what this instability or this issue that you guys can't seem to get right is, and actually get some like space so they can get some clarity as well. We have, I'm scared to open up. And we also have, can we move on from the past? So if this is someone newer in your life, this person, like I said, may have had some sort of issues in their past relationships. And because of that, they're really defensive. Or some of you, they get a sense that you may be scared to open up. Okay, take this reading how it applies. And then with the can we move on from the past, they want to not harp on things that they can't control, which is the past. You can't go back to the past and change the circumstance. All you can do is move on from it. If you can't, you know, move on from the situation, then leave. A lot of people just keep staying in situations where they're not over the problem and they just keep waiting for things to, I don't know, magically be okay with you. And that's just not how it's going to work. You have to leave the situation if you can't let go of the fact that they're a cheater or a liar or whatever it may be. Okay, so a lot of you need to figure out, like, can you guys move on from the past and rebuild, or is that not possible? If it's not possible, just move forward. Okay, so this is what I see. Thank you so much, Virgos, for watching this. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you thumbs up this video and subscribe. Again, if you want a personal, please check out my description box. I am offering 30% off for a limited amount of time. I usually offer 20% off to new clients, but you guys are getting 30. Take advantage of it. Use the code mystical30 at checkout on my website. My website link will be posted below. Also, check out my other channel in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next one.